So here's how you run sponsored ads on your Instagram account. The first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna pick the post that you want to boost. Alright, so let me click on this one. Then the next thing, you see where they wrote under the post, view insights and boost post. Please note, if your account is not a business account or a creator's account, you cannot run sponsored ads. You need to switch from personal account to business account. Now there's a difference between there's such a difference between I'm using my account for business and Instagram recognizing that account as a business account. Okay, there's actually a difference. It has to be recorded on their servers that this is a business account. Okay, so if you're using a personal account, you'll not be able to run sponsored ads. Okay, I cannot emphasize on that enough. So what you're going to do next is click on boost post. Okay, so I'm obviously owing Instagram some money. So whenever this particular, you see all this on your feed when you're trying to boost a post, it basically means that you have some outstanding payments to make, which is when you now go to the other app that I introduced, you put in the required amount of money. Let me show you what I mean. Let's show you what I mean. Now on this app, okay, I told you guys previously, on this app, this is the app that I used to run your sponsored ads, and you use the card, the dollar card that you created there to run your sponsored ads. So now, as you can see here, this option up here, you have this. Okay, this is basically them trying to deduct the required amount from my card. Okay, so that basically means I have to fund my dollar card with this amount. If I'm going to run sponsored ads again or boost any post, I have to fund my card with this particular amount or more. You understand? So let's go back. Let me switch accounts. Sorry. So let's switch accounts to a different account. Let me use my backup page and show you how to do this. Now I'm a social media manager, so I handle a lot of pages. So yeah, so here it is basically. Okay, so now if you say you want to boost any of these posts here, you pick the post of your choice. Let me use this one. Then click on boost post. Okay, now we have all this. Now it wasn't like this previously, but they are making a lot of upgrades. Okay, so we have this option of choose how you want to boost your posts. With a Facebook ad account, Instagram will use your saved payment method and ad settings from your Facebook ad account to set up promotions on Instagram. Anyone with access to this Instagram account can use this Facebook and account for promotions. Now we'll click on the saved one. Please note, once you set that payment option, that's the payment option that they will be using for you anytime you want to boost your post, which is basically you paying for it at once. Okay, so now the next thing we have here is to select a goal. What results would you like from this ad? Now the first one is profile visits. That's basically directing people to your Instagram profile. Website visits is basically getting people to click on the link in your bio. It doesn't matter if it's actually a website or not, but so far there's a link there for people to click on. Most people like using their WhatsApp link, business link, or they use Linktree if they want to use more than one link. Okay, then conversation, chat to people interested in your business. Now this basically lets them connect you with people who are interested in the kind of business that you use. Okay, so let us select one. Okay, select website visit. We are going to go back to this later. Okay, as you can see, these other options is not yet available. Let me go back and show you. Conversations and leads, it's not yet available for our because when I select, you see the button at the bottom doesn't pop up. It doesn't highlight. It's faint. Okay, so if you click on website visits, it's basically directing them to your link in your bio. Okay, let's click on that. So click on next. Now automatic, this using automatic is actually very wrong, because Instagram targets people like your followers, and now it's very dicey because you want people to patronize. If you're using this to run a business, people like your followers, meaning people that follow you, and that's a very narrow that's a narrow set. I think it's very narrow. That's just the thing. Okay, so we have, you use your hand, you actually create it manually. You have the option of creating it manually by yourself. So let's create one. Create your own. Now we have these options. You name it. First of all, let's just say, because I'm in Port Harcourt, let me say Port Harcourt based businesses. Okay, then location. Now the most of the time, I think the best option for you when you're running a sponsored ad for the first time, you should select local, meaning those within your area. Okay, within your area, it's actually the best. See if you can conquer your area first before you start branching into other areas. Okay, either you do that, or if okay, so let's move on. So the next thing now, my current location is, this is the number of people that are estimated to reach, as in the ads estimated to reach. So it has 638,000 to 750,000 and thereabout. Okay, so we select that, and the radius, you adjust the radius. You can increase it or you can decrease it. Okay, so that it all depends on you. Okay, as you can see, it's increased to 1.2 million to 1.4 million. Okay, let's click on that. Then interest, what are these people interested in, the people that you're targeting? So that's, here is where you basically start searching and adding people that you know will be interested in your business. Okay, this is where you start adding them up from. Okay, you search for keywords in your niche, or like mine is social media, then graphic design. You select all this and you input it as well. Then once you're done selecting all that, you click on good, and then you change the age. Now, who are the people that are online constantly? What are they interested? Are they interested in your kind of business? That's now the age. You get the age, not the age of the demographic that you want to target. You cannot target somebody that's 65 years old. What are they doing with internet? Or what are they doing with your phone? So you narrow it down to like 50 years at least, and then you click on good. Then the next thing, you click on good again, and then it has added all that. The next thing, you click on next. The next thing we have here is our budget. Now, for no reason whatsoever should you reduce this budget from 995 naira daily to the least amount. The least amount is not going to get you the results you're looking for. Is this, whenever you're running sponsored ads, you're setting your budget, this cursor, or they always select this particular amount, always, all the time. It doesn't, whether it's on Facebook, you're running the ads, or Instagram, they keep selecting this particular, this is the best option for you to get it. Then the next thing, to get the result that you're looking for, the next thing now you're going to do is run this ad you select run this ad, and then it's the duration basically. Now you run this ad until I pause it, or you set the duration, meaning that how long do you want the ad to run. Now here is where you adjust it. If you want to run for 30 days, if you look up here, the money has increased. They've added this 995 naira per day. This is the amount you're paying in 30 days. Okay, then 5 days, look at the amount you're paying. As you are adjusting it, it's showing you what you're spending each day. Okay, it's showing you your duration. Now if you don't want to use this method, you can use the first, which is run this ad until I pause it. So you have two options here for how long you want the ad to run. I prefer using this second one so that I will get better results, but either way they are still both the same thing. Okay, so you click on next. Let me say I want to run this for 7 days, maximum of 7 days. Then you click on next. You click on next, and then this is basically what we have here. Now they will request for you to add your ATM card details. Now please take note of the cost summary. This is the ad budget, basically the amount you're putting in for the ad. Estimated tax, they've now started making us to pay tax, so this is the amount you're paying for tax, and then your total amount it adds up to 7,487 naira, or let me say was approximately 7,500 naira or thereabout. Now you put in your ATM card details. You click on payment. As you can see by the side, it's showing a red sign, which literally means that there's no payment method selected. Okay, okay, this happens sometimes. It happens sometimes. If not, the next thing that's to show here is where you put in your ATM card. Remember, I've shown you guys the app that will generate a dollar card from you for you. Once you put in your ATM card details, please before you start putting ATM cards, make sure that you funded that wallet or that your dollar card with the required amount. Okay, like this preview now, what we have here, this is what we have here, what we're spending, 7,500. Worst case scenario, if you have extra, you can always top it up. You can now go back to the app and fund your dollar card with the required amount or more if you wish. Once you funded it, you now come back here, select payment option. Then usually there's a little bit of network problem here. Usually it shows you where you will input all your ATM card details for the dollar card, please. Then once you've input all those details, they now deduct the money from the ATM card, or they connect the card to this particular Instagram account. Once they do that, automatically the ad starts running immediately, but give them from starts running immediately, highest or at most within 24 hours. So give them up to 24 hours, and from time to time you come to check the post to check if it's running or not. Okay, they'll send you a notification to inform you that the ad is running, if it's running, or if it has been rejected. Okay, they'll definitely send you a payment and send you a notification. Okay, so that's basically all for now. So you have any questions to ask, don't hesitate. Later.